Okay, so I am here for my 16-week pregnancy vlog. So guess what? I didn't tell you guys last week for reasons, but sometime during my 14th week, I actually stopped bleeding. Oh my goodness. Yay! For those of you who don't know, I was diagnosed with subchorionic hemorrhaging, which means bleeding whenever the placenta implants. And yeah, I had to go to the ER for cramping and bleeding, and it was terrifying and not fun. But yeah, it took about 4+ weeks for the bleeding to finally stop. And so yeah, that was not fun. It also happened on my anniversary. Fun times. Way to spend an anniversary, right? Like being in the ER. Yeah. Anyway, so that's done and over with. Everything's fine. Breastfeeding update. I have Ari down to just 1 time a day, maybe. She doesn't really need it. I've said before. She, I mean, she still asks for it. Like, she looks like, you gonna give it? But yeah, she doesn't need it, so we're doing good. We went to the doctor today. Baby's heartbeat was about 150 something. I don't remember exactly. All I know is that as the nurse was doing the Doppler thing on my belly, the baby did not like it, kept moving away, and then whenever it finally did stop moving away for her, like long enough for her to actually check, it kicked it. And I kind of spazzed in pain. She's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, it's fine. That kind of hurt a little bit. Yeah, because pressure from pressure from inside, that was just not fun. Baby's actually kind of moving around a bit right now. Yeah, I'm starting to feel it, guys. Definitely much earlier than the first go round, let me tell you. This doctor's appointment was also the one that if I had elected to do the blood testing to see if they had Down syndrome or anything like that, any other genetic conditions, this would have been the one to do it. I didn't do it with Ari because I had a panic attack at the time, and it was fine. This go around, I decided against it as well. I mean, my mom had done it for me, and then they found an abnormality, and so she was constantly going to specialists the whole pregnancy, and it cost a whole lot of money, and we don't have all that. Plus, as I said, I have anxiety. If I found out that there was anything even slightly wrong, I wouldn't be one of those that's like, oh well, at least we know. No, I would probably be freaking out the entire pregnancy and not enjoy the rest of it. And so yeah, if baby comes out and there's something wrong, you know what? We'll deal with it if we gotta. If we don't have to deal with it, there's no point in stressing about it, because I stress about enough things as it is. They also offered to do my gestational diabetes test early. Now, on the bright side, the reasoning being, I had gestational diabetes the first go round, and whenever I was at the ER, the blood test kind of showed that I might have it again. And so as I said, my doctor offered for us to do it again. They just said that come in at any point to go ahead, drink the stuff, and then have them draw blood. My only issue with that is if it's a negative, I'm gonna have to go back again at 26, 27, 28 weeks and do it again like everyone has to do. However, if it's positive and I do have gestational diabetes, obviously they're not going to have to do it again because I'm already diagnosed with it. But since I still have all of my testing supplies from last go round, and it really hasn't been that long, so it's not like anything would have, you know, been expired or anything like that. If they do expire, I don't know. But yeah, since I have all of that from my first pregnancy, my doctor's partner, because I'm still not seeing my doctor. My doctor is still at home, bed rest, all that stuff, because she is injured. The doctor that I saw, she told me to try testing myself for a few days. If my numbers are high, then she recommends I go in and, sorry guys, one of my cats is playing with the tripod like usual, because God forbid he doesn't do that. They reminded me of the numbers to look for, what's good, what's not good. And so yeah, if the numbers are too high, they said go in, definitely go in and get it checked out. So yay, gestational diabetes, fun times. So So all my symptoms are pretty much the same as last week. I'm sorry, it's gonna keep shaking. I'm just holding the tripod right now with this arm to try and prevent it from shaking too much. So yeah, all my symptoms are pretty much the same as last week. I don't know if I've told you guys this, but one really bad thing that I'm pretty sure points to the whole gestational diabetes, well, diabetes plus pregnancy. So yeah, like combination of all of it. If it's been slightly too long since I've eaten, I will be very shaky. Like not just lightheaded, but shaky. And it's really bad. Like really bad. It's not fun. Not fun at all. Let's see. My cravings lately is still mostly savory things. Cheese. I've been craving a shit ton of cheese. Curry. Oh my goodness, curry. Richie is so tired of me craving curry. Even though he rarely ever eats it. He's just tired of hearing about it because I don't make him eat it because I know he's not too fond of it. But yeah. So it's mostly Indian food and Mexican food. So yeah. I think cumin might also be a thing that has to do with my craving since it's in both. And then pizza. Like we actually got pizza rolls for the first time in forever. And I'm like, I really want pizza rolls. That is something that I want. I want pizza rolls. And we've been having pizza, and so yeah, I figured pizza rolls is just something easier to keep in the fridge and makes lunches a little bit easier, because I will fully admit that making a full lunch every single day for me and a toddler gets exhausting sometimes, because dude, everything is exhausting. When you're pregnant, you're just exhausted. And so yeah, I will admit it, I give her pizza rolls sometimes. So you do what you gotta. I almost forgot to show you guys my belly. Ah! Alright, so this is my belly from the front with the shirt down. Inside, I feel so huge, even though I'm going to become basically enormous. And then the shirt down. Oh yeah. So that's about it. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Like I might have forgotten to update you guys on something, but as I said, like most of my symptoms are pretty much the same as last week, so it's not really that much different. But yeah, thank y'all for watching. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't yet already, press the little bell right next to it to get notifications of every time I update. I post videos every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday with a bonus video somewhere in the mix. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Bye!